let me just say another word about our beloved Terri Miles. Notice how I said our. You catch that, Terri? Okay. All right. As she mentioned, and I know from my own experience, and probably many of you do too, that she's a committed student and teacher of A Course in Miracles. And she facilitates several study groups on A Course in Miracles, as she mentioned before. And friendly reminder, here on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. here at Unity of the West Side. And navigating change through trusting the guidance of the Spirit is the core of Terri's daily practice. Trained and licensed as a spiritual practitioner through Agape International Spiritual Center, Terri supports her clients in the development and expansion of spiritual life using the tenets of A Course in Miracles. So Terri will first lead us in meditation and then lead us in her talk entitled Gentle Kindness. Let us welcome Terri Miles.
Good morning again, everyone. First, before we jump into our short meditation, I just want to thank our beautiful musicians. Thank you, Tim, for And so let's just take a moment to turn inward as we prepare ourselves to receive the words, gentle kindness in our hearts. Let's just pause here for a moment. Divine order. Let's feel that for a moment. Gently following our breath, inhaling gentleness, exhaling kindness. Inhaling love, exhaling kindness. Just resting in this beautiful spaciousness of love, of gentleness, of being fully present here. Trusting in the divine order in everything, and allowing love to rest in our hearts. Join me in receiving a breath here. Big exhale. Trusting in the divine order in everything. We are prepared. Our hearts are open. We come with wholly empty hands, ready to receive the word around gentle kindness. Thank you for joining me in this time in stillness. I'm really happy to be here. I'm so happy to see so many kind faces. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Robin, for your support, and Nancy, so grateful. I'm going to start with a little joke. I was thinking about this. It's like, do I want to share this? Do I not? And it's just a really quick thing. And so there was this little boy, and he was in his front yard playing. And this man came down the street, clearly frustrated. And he said to the little boy, "Son, I am so lost. Can you tell me how to get to the post office?" And the little boy said, "Yes, go to the stop sign, turn left, it's right around the corner." And the man thanked the little boy and said, "By the way, I'm the new pastor here in town. If you'll come to my church on Sunday, I'll tell you how to get to heaven." The little boy said, "No thanks. You don't even know how to get to the post office." Anyway, not original, I stole that from somewhere, so. Just like it, and completely unrelated, so no offense to any pastors here in the Oh my goodness, I love the word for today, divine order. Many of us, I don't know if you came on the freeway or any direction, I mean, you're here in LA, anything's liable to happen. And so, we kind of experienced that this morning. I'm just grateful that we're all here and here safely. And so I'm here to talk to you today about gentle kindness. I mentioned that, and that joke is completely unrelated to anything. I was just, icebreaker. I was thinking about how this topic came to me during a time when I was walking. And for those of you that are very close to me, know that I've been walking a lot and talking about walking a lot. And as I was walking, I was listening to A Course in Miracles on my phone and kind of listening to the lesson for the day. And it just popped in. I was asking for guidance around this talk. And the word gentle kindness came in. And I thought, that's not even a word, right? It is a combination, right, of gentleness and kindness, but not really an official word.
No.
I like it though because it does encapsulate qualities that I like to practice embodying. And this particular day, I decided to set it as an intention to feel, to be, to think, and to act with gentle kindness. A Course in Miracles reminds me that thoughts extend as they are shared. So let me hold this beautiful thought of gentle kindness. Now, what's that mean? What's gentleness mean? To me, it means having a kind and agreeable way of being. I describe kindness as embodying friendliness, generosity, consideration. Anybody else have a thought about, okay, this is audience participation, one or two? Kindness or gentleness, just any thought about what it is, just yell it out.
Caringness.
Caringness, anyone else?
Grace.
Grace, anyone else? One more.
Friendship.
Friendship, thank you. I appreciate that. See, I forgot to mention, this is interactive. Okay. So after the walk, I'm keeping this intention in my mind, right? Fully present, just resting on gentleness and kindness in everything. Now remember, thoughts extend as they are shared. They're shared through the mind. So I headed out to run my errands, one of which involved getting gas. I didn't really need gas that day, but I was meeting a friend later in the week for lunch, and having that extra gas would keep me from having to go and get it after I finished the lunch date. So I pull up to the pump, and it wouldn't accept my card. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, out the window went gentle kindness. I was about to, I didn't want to walk just, from here to the door, like 30 feet, to go pay inside, right? Has this ever happened to you? Anybody? Yeah. So, or even anything similar, thing was supposed to be a thing, and then it was that other thing. So, realizing what was happening and where my thoughts were, I paused. I gathered myself, my thoughts. I became very present, and I remembered my original intention of keeping my thoughts on seeing and being with gentleness and kindness in everything, every thought, including to and about myself. Now this is happening quicker than I'm sharing it with you, right? This is real time. So I get back in my car, pull over to the next pump, and midway through, I have this thought, well, be kind, pull forward so that if a car comes behind me, they can just easily get to their pump. And now, no one was in the gas station. Like, I was the only car. So, I hop out, I pulled forward, I hop out, and on the pump, it read, select grade. Remove nozzle, pump gas. I'm like, okay. I immediately fell off though. My thoughts were running rampant now. Gentle kindness went out the window. I'm looking around for the person whose gas this belongs to. I look left, I look right, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I'm stealing someone's gas. And then I paused. Kindness. I was the recipient of kindness, a kind thought. Someone thought ahead, put some gas on that pump, and I'm the recipient of it. Now, can I be gentle with me and accept my gift? Yes. It's so funny how these small acts of thoughtfulness can make such a big impact. So I want to accept this. This experience gave me pause, and as I reflected on the importance of being gentle with myself, I also began to think about acknowledging and accepting gentle kindness, and in this case, an act of kindness. Next came the smiling stranger. So I left the gas station filled with gratitude. My thoughts on gentle kindness. I'm grateful for my gas, because I did get the gas. It was just like, I hopped over to the dollar store and I'm just wandering around. I wanted to just walk around. As I'm walking into the store, I see a person who's in front of me, and they kind of turn around and they're smiling from ear to ear at me. Now they were pretty far ahead of me, but they were there, and they stopped and held the door. A simple act of kindness. Anyone ever do this for someone or have it done for you? Someone held the door. It's so simple, right? Again, so powerful. It can seem like a very small act, but these thoughts precede these acts, right? These experiences remind me of how connected we truly are. One of Unity Church's principles is that we are co-creators with God. This principle emphasizes our interconnectedness and shared divine essence, who we really are. One, connected with God, the divine. The recognition of our co-creative power allows intentional choices of kindness, gentleness, compassion, and love to be in the forefront of our mind. I encourage you to practice paying attention to your thoughts. A Course in Miracles reminds me that I am much too tolerant of mind wandering. And while we may not always be the direct recipient of an act of kindness, we can still be the receiver by way of our thoughts, and we can continue to extend gentle kindness through our thoughts. And those thoughts extend into the ethers, touching the collective in the seen and in the unseen. Friends, don't let your thoughts be a garbage can for your precious moments, your days, or your life. Let's commit to recognizing and appreciating thoughts of gentle kindness in everyday moments. I'd like for you to join me now. Remember, I mentioned the interactive. Join me in a simple practice of affirming truth about gentle kindness. I invite you to close your eyes, receive a breath, and let's receive one more breath. Because that was so good, let's receive another. And then out loud, and interactive. So I'm listening. Repeat after me. I am a lighthouse of love and light.
I am a lighthouse of love and light.
Okay, one more time, because I didn't feel it. One more. I am a lighthouse of love and light. I radiate and welcome thoughts of gentle kindness to all.
I radiate
And welcome thoughts of gentle kindness to all. Thank you. We're affirming that. So I leave you with the words from Myrtle Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity. She said in part, see the beauty around you and see the manifestation of the infinite mind. These words are a perfect reminder for us to appreciate the divine in all, to recognize gentleness and kindness in all things. With practice, gentle kindness is both a gift we can receive. Gentle kindness is both a gift we can easily give and one we can easily receive. By practicing it, we actively contribute to a more harmonious way of being. Let's normalize thoughts of gentle kindness. Thank you.